everybody. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. My 14 people. Where are the rest of the people? Good morning, Sister Boza. Who else? Morning, Shaz. Morning, Akisa Manga. Morning, very much. And thank you very much for joining me. My name is Leroy. Welcome to Makoya Rundown. And we are here from Monday to Friday from this time until 12:30 during the day. All right. And yeah, man, I really hope you had a great weekend actually. So please, remember. Good morning, Bonolo. Morning, sis Nono. And please remember to keep sharing the live, like with your people there, because today we're gonna speak about something very tricky, Nyana. Like this is a story that I saw actually. I can't really reveal where exactly I got the story now, but I got a story for you guys that I feel like we should actually just go into, But then while we're here, please invite more people to come through, and let's remember, we thank the sponsor. Okay, wait, let me change this quickly. We thank our new sponsor, Vela Gin, for actually just being here with us, and yeah, man. So if you want the bottle actually, just go to Vela Gen ZA, then you can DM them there for your order, no? Or maybe just as DM us actually, then we can make it happen. And please remember to follow Vela Gen ZA, and a bottle will cost you 150 without delivery. So the delivery part will just depend. Okay, do you want to pick it up, or maybe do you want to send to you? So it's just gonna cost you a little bit extra, nyana, but hey, not a problem. But shout out to Velagen. Anyway, uh, I hope you guys are good, man. Come on, just keep on inviting new people, guys. I mean, I'm a good boy and I'm here for you today. It's a good Monday. It's a great Monday. Okay, wait. Let me just do this quickly. Okay, so yeah, man. So there's something that got to my attention actually, this morning, right, guys? Like, let's remember that we are different guys now. We are gonna have different views on a lot of things. Yeah, and food is battle, like we are all. So let's understand that we are gonna see things very differently because we are from very very different parts of the world now, and like let's respect what's that the views of other people actually, because you might not like your I need to inspect your liquor license. Well, it's not mine, by the way, but hey. So let's remember that you may like your tea with sugar. Somebody might not like their tea with sugar. But that doesn't mean that's beef. No. That's just you liking this, you liking that, and that's okay because we are different. We do things differently. We see things differently. We think very differently. So let's just try to respect that, and that's a part of the rules actually today. Alright? We are different, so let's respect each other. There's no mushing each other here. There's no bashing here. You can have your different opinions, it's cool. Just as long as they don't make others feel dizzy, for lack of a better word, and let's remember, you can come through to the panel here and then let's share the story, and then you will only be given strictly 2 minutes to speak, guys. Yeah, let's just keep it there actually, just strictly 2 minutes to speak. Then we're gonna give another person to speak, and so and so and so and so. Now, if you want to reply to something like that was said, you will be given strictly 15 seconds to 30 seconds. Just that. You're not gonna tell a whole story here while like people are waiting here, guys. Nah, guys, remember that part. And with that said, I think it's safe to start. Nah, good morning, Shamza. You're always changing your name, Yana, these days, big Yana. Again, kind of like, what's happening, Chams? Talk to me. So with that said, let's quickly do the, oh God, okay, let me quickly do this. It's gonna take, oh God, it's gonna take up a long time, but it's fine. So Mimi, what do you think should happen? As in like, oh, Shamza, not Chamza. Oh, oh, okay, that's great, Shemaine. That's beautiful. So Mimi,
Morning, guys.
how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good, fam. How you doing?
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Tala, go tsididi ko Pitori, ne?
Not really, but yeah, I know. I mean, like it's a bit chilling, yeah, no? But it's nothing you can't handle, you know? Because you are big. No, Renoir, but it can kind of the green tea with a little bit of Bella, you know?
Ooh. I just had my second cup of coffee. No, I'm lying. My third cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
You need Jesus.
Is there no Oscar Man today? My darling Zanele, we don't do the Oscar Man segment anymore, my darling.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we don't do that, but
We have bigger and better things, baby.
we have a young guy actually today. So, but again, me, my girl, you're gonna help me out with this one now.
Yeah. I'm here. Do you want me to read it out? But I don't know how I'm gonna read it out because I need to go back to.
Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
You can okay.
Yeah, I can do that. So, before we start, remember house rules, guys. You come here, you mute your mic, you wait your turn. You have strictly 2 minutes to speak. You go.
Make it three, Zala.
Nope.
No, ask me why. Ask me why.
Why, Mimi?
Ask your beautiful co-host why.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like people can cram a lot of their opinion in 3 minutes. Whereas 2 minutes, 2 minutes feels a bit limited. So I need to learn how to make a timer at the corner. Yeah, 3 minutes. So immediately you stop. Immediately 3 minutes hits, it cuts you off. Three
You
minutes
know what?
is more reasonable, man. I don't know. It's just yeah.
Okay, okay. You know what? Like, let's just keep the 2 minutes. Then we will see Horoke Sharp. Like, do we have more people or yeah? Yeah. But then 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
By the way,
If there's
two
less
minutes
people.
applies to y'all guys. I'm the queen of this house. I'm the baby of this house.
Oh,
So
well, we are not grab 2 minutes then. We're not grab 2 minutes. So now we are gonna share story pila zero plot. Then Haibeta, what's that? Was that 12? Yeah. We are gonna skip to to the quiz actually. So now we're gonna have a young quiz of like two people going head to head. Then the winner will face another one tomorrow. Then so and so and so. Then Friday we are gonna be giving out some nice prizes. No? To me it's cause my sister can vulela. Nah, Mona Mimi's a co-host, Joe. You know what? Like she'll be fine. It's fine. So yeah. So just remember by 12 o'clock we're gonna have a quiz, right? So just like make sure that you do not Google there because your time will be limited. By the way. Anyway, like sorry about that. Let's start this quickly. Let me just play this so that we are all on the same page. Alright. Hold on.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
That he slaps, man. Fuck. Yeah. Viewer discretion is advised, nah? And like let's remember, we are different. You can disagree peacefully. There's no need for yaps, nah? Sharp. Happy, please keep liking there. Like let's reach 50k before 11, please guys, now. So please just keep doing this. You might get something nice actually. No? if you are the top gifter, or maybe the actually work like the top like you might get something nice. So like there's a young surprise in here for you, don't worry. But yeah, man, so there's a story that I came across, and I'm not gonna mention where, from, who, how now, but then sharp, there's this guy who's been dating this girl for 5 years now. No, actually, okay, sharp, then whatever, for like 5 years. They were planning their future properly, like they want their family, a wedding, all that. Like they were the perfect couple, guys. I'm telling you. So now, like, um, like this guy wanted to have kids. Actually, like he loves kids. Like he is there with the kids, but then he just wanted quite a show okay, and like before we actually like have these kids, like let's, as as in like build a home, be like make sure that the kind of the finances the sharp, sharp. When they got to that stage now where they are stable now, they found out that baby girl can't conceive now, you know so they can't have babies, right? Oh, and by the way, like this might be triggering us, so please, like my apologies, like guys. But yeah, sharp, they found out that baby girl, she can't conceive now because of some complications there, there. Then the guy changed, right? And then the guy broke up like with her because she can't give him children. This is what he said, guys. Like, remember, this is like a story there, like more like a confession thing, actually. So yeah, he left her after 5 years because she couldn't give him kids. Cool. She leaves. I mean, he leaves her. Great, sharp. There was so now 2 months later, like this guy found a girl, nah, that he liked, and she was highly fertile actually, because within the first 2 months they dated, the guy scored, and Fede, she got pregnant sharp, and then he was so happy, he was so in love, Fede. Then during the pregnancy, this lady was very not so nice, was that to the guy actually, she was very like toxic, just like Bo Barkmangana, like this girl, Kanya, yeah, has like vibes, she's like those girls, yeah, boy, hey, oh my god, when I can't tell nothing, so he 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 overlook those red flags actually, right? Then he continued to love her, right? Then a month later, after giving birth, actually, he realized that like this wasn't just like the hormones actually. Like this girl, like she was abusive actually to him, like as in like using the child to actually like manipulate him to do like some like really crazy things. Yeah, so now a month like later, after birth, he realized this, and then he was like, "It's getting fairy, like like I will be there for the kid and just simply, but then you are not okay for me actually. No, like you are really bad. You need help. So let's just make sure that the child actually like becomes okay. Be la sharp." Then he realized that he left a good woman just because of like like something that was beyond her control. Now he he realized that actually I really messed up there. Yeah, so now he wants to know, okay, how actually can he get her back, because he's been okay, he's been making the effort to actually just meet up with her and then make things right by her, and then like just pour, what's that, pour out his heart, it's to her. He realized his mistakes, like he was too selfish, that yeah, now he just wanted this, and then he disregarded the whole thing, and then he got into he just wanted his legacy, isn't things like that, yeah. So now he realized that he messed up there, so now he's okay, what, no, this is not a laughing matter. I'm sorry, but then he wants to go back to the greener pastures, but he doesn't know how to go about it, what to say, and how to convince as baby girl, the first one, or actually he messed up. So yeah, this is a story that I have for you guys today. And hey man, when I read that thing, Joe, I was like, ah. So Mimi, what do you think when of this? Cause oh yeah, guys, wait, barking at first one, you can request hot and then let's have a chat about this actually. Please, let's just see how we can actually make this work for him. But me, I think this guy, like, there's no chance. There's really no chance for him to actually go back, because now he literally disregarded everything that they planned together, the promises that they made to each other beyond the baby thing. Then he literally disregarded the level of commitment that she had beyond her, as in was that I'm finding out that she can't have kids. Yet he decided that me, I want the legacy. So now he decided to go do some crazy shit. So I'm like, fam, you really messed up, Joe. So there's no going back there, fam. No, I really don't know how to explain this bill, but yeah, but then maybe you get me, Mus. I don't know how to put this in words, bill, but then as Mimi, help me there quickly. Hello, guys, what's going on, guys? Okay, seems like nobody will okay, seems like nobody wants to speak with me today. Okay, it's fine. But anyway, yeah, man, it's a really tricky one. So now he really regrets this, actually, big time. But then I like really want to find out, as in like from you guys actually. What do you think of this whole thing? You know, I keep gents, cause me, man, it kind of, it's kind of yeah, as in a very dizzy. Good morning, Nobush. How are you?
Morning, how are you?
I'm alive, Scaraball. I'm alive. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Mimi. Hi, everyone.
Mm-mm.
I think personally, I think that when he was in a relationship with lady number one,
Mm.
he made a choice which was well within his rights. If he wants kids, and unfortunately the lady cannot give it to her, he made a choice that was good for him, not for them. And he decided to leave her and go and search for somebody who can give him a child. Now, the fact that this person that could give him a child is not a good person, he cannot make that the problem of lady number one. Like, so now lady number one must accept the fact that if I marry this guy, and marriage being through sickness and health, bad and worse, rich and poor, this guy will leave me when things are bad. Or this guy, I cannot rely on this guy to actually be there when things are bad. He left me for something that I had no control over. And by the way, I don't blame him for choosing himself and having and wanting to have a child and so forth. And it had it just stopped there, that would have been fine. But now he wants to now come back to this good lady and say, hey, I've now gone out, made a baby, and now I'm back. Why don't you just ask, have a conversation with her and say, there are a lot of options. Can I have a baby? Da, 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 well, like, I don't know, whatever else. Then you just decided to leave, and now you've played your lotto and you ended up with 2 rands, and now you want to come back, and I'm supposed to be happy with that. That's not fair. And
Yeah.
he is very selfish. He's selfish, and as a man, he should take what he's stand firm on his decision. He decided that he was okay leaving the lady because she can't conceive. He must stand firm in his choice. Like, say days of our lives where you could run around and then you come back, or hope is still waiting for you. Let's say days of our lives. This is life. You made a choice. Stick with what you've made, and let the lady leave.
Yeah. You made a choice, and now you're like you must be a man now by like standing your ground and then facing the consequences of your choices. You had a good woman here, Mar. What? You decided. Anyway, thank you very much, Sis Nobuhle. Sister Bile, good morning. Please unmute your mic there.
Good morning. How are you?
You're such a great spirit. I love it. I love it already. Love it.
Morning. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, yeah, I can hear you.
All right. It's actually my first time here. I'm always there by the.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. The question was, should he go back? My answer is no. Let him live with his regrets. Let him regret for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life, while he's busy regretting, can he also work on his personality, on the person that he is? Can he work on that? Because him going back to the ex, how are they now going to tackle other problems they come across? Because it could not just be the infertility alone. So what if they come across other problems? How are they going to handle them? So yeah, now every time he does not have his way, he's going to leave. So no, he must live with the regrets and work on himself for another relationship. Maybe he'll do better in another relationship. That's my 2 cent opinion.
Okay. Ish. Yeah, no, but guys,
Because
no
there'll be
kids.
so much more. There'll be so
Mm-hmm.
much more they're going to encounter. They'll have other problems. Then how is he going to deal with it? Imagine leaving a person after 5 years of wasting their time just because they can't conceive. That's being selfish. That's really being selfish.
That's really next level, man. Thank you very much. This is Taylor, and I would like, yeah, and like, please stay on the panel there because like clearly people like they really don't want to talk to me today. It's fine, and like one of those blue Mondays. So, Mimi.
Hi. Excuse, guys. I was on a
Nah, it's
call.
okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, so before I speak, in a it's a recap, because this is like Dean is like the third person giving a recap. Or did you already do it?
No, actually.
Okay. The story is that Mchita was in a relationship for 5 years, and within that 5 years, he was happy in his relationship, and him and his girlfriend decided that they are still going to acquire, some stuff before they decide to start a family. And then down the line, they realized that his girlfriend cannot conceive. And then after that, he decided that he didn't want to be with this girl anymore because she cannot bear him children, because he was really serious about being a father, and that's the only thing that he wanted. And then he went and he found someone else who was extremely fertile, got her pregnant after 2 months, only to find out that the lady is toxic, and all in all, she's not a very nice person. But during the pregnancy, he concluded that it might have been the hormones, but after a while, he realized that she's just generally not a nice person. And then he started to regret the decision that he made by leaving his girlfriend of 5 years for someone else, and now he wants her back. So that is the story. I hope the gentlemen in the comments have heard me.
Yes,
Now,
100%.
my 2 cents on this is that um what's the one thing that we always preach on this on this platform that people should do in their relationships? They
You
should
must put yourself
communicate.
first. Yeah.
What did you say?
You must put yourself first.
Why
Love
only?
yourself.
What
But
the?
anyway, sorry.
Okay.
But yeah.
What? Right. Oh my
Okay.
God. Um. We. Lee, you just killed me. We always preach that people should put themselves. And what am I saying? People should communicate in in their relationships. That he really, really wants to be a father, and because chances are that baby girl must have known that she cannot conceive, right? Let's say baby girl knew. And ladies, please don't come after me. I'm just trying to look at it from a different perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if a baby girl knew that she cannot conceive, and then decided, but you know what, it's fine. It's fine, because that is going to get me into a lot of trouble. I see a lot of people are angsty today. But
No, actually, no, I didn't born a boo.
nah,
Let's
nah,
see a
nah, nah,
boo.
nah. But then on the other hand, I really, really hope that this girl doesn't take this gent back. I really, really hope that this girl doesn't take this gent back, because you failed to communicate with me with the fact that being a father is the one thing, or is your deal breaker if ever I cannot give you kids. I understand. If he had communicated this in the beginning of their relationship, they would have found out earlier on that baby girl cannot conceive, and it would have saved them a lot of heartache if ever it had ended in the beginning. Right? So for him to want to come back now and say Hori, he misses her only because now the grass wasn't really greener on the other side. Yes, he got the baby, but he got the baby with a horrible woman. Yet he had a good woman that he could have explored other options with, you know, but he chose not to.
That's where I was going actually.
Do you understand?
But yeah.
So the selfishness in all of that is that he thought that his need for being a father was greater than, hurting the person that he loved or that he claimed to love. Do you understand? She shouldn't take him back because this is not the only thing that he's gonna leave her for. If you can leave a person for something that they cannot naturally control, then what if things happen that they can control? Well, I understand because the trust is already broken. I stayed with you for 5 years. We built something beautiful for 5 years, and then you come back and you leave me because I can't bear you children. You go outside, you get the child that you want, but now the problem is the woman that you had the child with that you have a problem with. So let's say
Yeah.
now the lady is not even toxic. He just thinks the lady's toxic. Now we'll never know because he's not a very trustworthy man, is he now?
I know a voice says, hey, I feel. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, let the gentleman jump down my throat. Ke le emetse, ke le batla one by one today.
That sounded so wrong, fam.
Don't go anywhere, maybe. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. So Dean.
Sanbonan. Hi fam. Hi fam. Can't complain. I could complain. I could
Don't,
complain, but I
don't,
choose not to. You know?
don't.
This is what I've realized in 2024. It's hard being a black man. It is the most painfulest thing to be a black man. You know, you just told us this story right now, and the only thing we know that is definitely for sure about this guy, he wanted kids. So are we saying for 5 years this guy was not verbal about the fact that he wants kids?
Well, they spoke about it better because the guy was like,
Wait, Leroy. I want us to be fair now.
yeah,
The only thing we know about this guy in the last less than 30 minutes is that he really wanted kids. And for 5 years, he failed to make a woman aware that he wanted kids.
no, fam, man. Like they were planning,
Annalise.
okay, like let's build like a house pile and then like le nyogo pila sentle. Then when we are ready, sharp, let's.
So
Then
are we saying the
when they
woman, the
were
girl was
ready,
aware that this guy would want kids?
yes, because like they were planning that together.
Okay,
Their
so we've
whole lives.
agreed to the point that they were aware that his biggest want is kids. Are we correct?
Yes.
With that being established already, we still blame him to be selfish for wanting kids?
Hey man, you are.
Leroy.
I'm I'm just asking because if I say Mimi, let's build a house for you and me and maybe kids. And it's
Hold
our
on.
first year. Wait, Mimi, allow me. I did not interrupt you.
I want to answer your questions because you're asking questions and they deserve answers. It's good. So
I'll be
you
happy.
asked that was he selfish in the regard of him wanting kids, right?
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
So why are we saying this guy was selfish?
He is selfish because now he wants to go back to the same person he deemed unworthy because she couldn't bear him kids.
No. He did not deem the woman unworthy.
What did he do?
He deemed the woman unable to give him what he wanted.
Then he went and he found what he wanted. Why can't he stay there?
I, allow me this. I'm not saying that him coming back is a good move. Him regretting losing a good woman. And the craziest part, we suggest just by the 5 years that we are told about and the fact that the woman is barren, we suggest that is a good woman. We've already concluded that this woman is the most amazing woman in the world.
That's
Which
what he
again,
said.
Which
Yeah.
hence I'm saying, everyone is like, he left a good woman. No, he left a woman that couldn't bear him kids.
No, but he said she's a good woman. We're not assuming. It's something that he wrote. He said this.
Yeah. He
Okay.
said that.
Okay. That one, the hotlies. This is what I'm saying. In 2024, for the fact that the guy the guy didn't get what he wanted. Me now, I'm saying for him wanting to go back is a bit of a weird move, because you can't want to go back where you lived based on the fact that you are not fully satisfied. You clearly then still not going to be fully satisfied. That's a low move on the guy. But him leaving, I don't see no mistake there. He was not getting what would actually fulfill him, as based on his wants and his need after buying the house and after building for 5 years. Clearly, he was still not happy or satisfied. So I don't see any selfishness. I just see him calculating his moves very wrongly. And unfortunately, now he has to lay on the very same bed that he made himself. But I'm not going to destroy the poor guy and call him a dick just for that. He's doing a dick move right now by wanting to come back, but he wrongly calculated. Unfortunately, the woman that he finds worthy to be a wife is barren, and the one that is not barren is the one that he finds as crazy.
Life is very dizzy. Yeah, you know?
Very dizzy, very dizzy. Bro.
You might think that you are losing like this gold and then you really gonna get some platinum. Can't you know? That's just stainless steel, my guy. It's nothing there. No, it's just shiny fella. But you like, oh man, this gold from the ground. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? Look now. Okay. Anyway, I put there, bruh, Dean. Senzo.
Good morning, everyone. That was it. Didn't get it. Um, I'm with Dean on this one. Kodwa futhi just to add, I don't think ukuthi it's wrong for him to realize ukuthi, okay, now I have made this mistake. I would like to fix my mistake. I would like to come back and love this woman and give, because this guy has left, ne? And then he learned ukuthi no, kahle kahle, this is the person that I should have appreciated. He, excuse me, he has learned his mistake. So now him coming back, it goes to show how much he loves this person, how he's going to treat this person with so much love and respect moving forward, irrespective of what they cannot be kids, right? So he has learned his mistake. We always come here and we talk about putting ourselves first. Yes, you are right, Leroy. We always say that whenever a guy makes a mistake, we always tell women that no, you need to put yourself first. Now this time around, it was the guy, right, who was then not being given what he wanted, so he had to put himself first. But that does not mean that he did not love her. He just needed to get a child. That's it. He just needed to get a child. Maybe, yes, the mistake was that they did not maybe communicate in terms of having to maybe find other ways of her conceiving, or maybe even going to, all the medicals. But the guy loves this woman and he wants to come back. Let him come back. Let him love this woman and bahlale happily ever after. Naye ingane vele isikhona. So, ikuphi inkinga lapha? Ngiyazi kumeme is coming for me. But anyway,
Yeah.
let me give them a chance.
Okay, Mimi. You have literally 15 seconds.
Can we
15.
not take human beings for pawns? Can we not do things and then come back and say, I've realized my mistake in Yaktanda. I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't work like that. Human beings have feelings. You don't just get to do things just because you're going to come back and say you love me. It doesn't work like that.
100%, man. Ponyanis is asking her, like, were they married? Well, no, like, they were not, like, married yet, but then, like, they were getting there, actually, because remember, like, they were building their future, okay, no, baby, like, me and you forever, so, like, let's do this, let's do that, like, Mahadi later on, Fede, yana, liana, liana. Then, when it was, like, the time to actually, okay, now, like, we are ready now. He finds that baby girl can't do the things. But yeah. Nkensani, you look new here, my sister, my brother. Good morning. You are muted. Please unmute your mic there. Okay, Kensani. Okay. Kensani, you know it now. Please, like, step off here. Then, like, be back here, and then maybe you'll speak, Bila, because I think you have a mic problem there. All right. Okay, wait. So who's first? Dean first. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he gets a call now. Wow, guys. Okay, Zenzo.
Roy, this is my biggest
Oh.
problem.
Okay.
This is my biggest problem.
Mm.
If and we've had a similar situation like this before. So we saying again, Mimi. I hope I'm not coming for you. I'm just answering your question. The guy left because he was not fully happy. He had the perfect girlfriend. We then assume based on his own admission. But he was not happy. That's why he left. There's no other reason he could have left. He left because the child or the void of not having a child was big enough to actually make him forget everything else. So if we're saying that he was being selfish, I mean, I'm saying he was not fully happy. And now he wants to come back because every other box that was ticked before is fully ticked now because he's ticked the box of having a child. I'm not condoning the fact that it's good, it's a good move or not. That's for other people to judge. I'm just saying, now that the child is there in the picture, he has a part of him that is satisfied. And then he's weighing that the woman that I am with right now is not ticking as much box as the woman I had before. So now he's fully happy knowing that he can get the woman that he had before with the child that he currently has now, making sure that he's happy. He's satisfied. Because
That's
if we
next
then,
level,
if
though.
we want to talk about selfishness, it's going to be selfish for the woman not to understand that she could not give him a child. That should be selfishness. If we want to push that, I can push that narrative. But I don't want to say that he was selfish by him wanting a child. He wasn't. It was his want. It was his need. Now the child is there in the picture. If they truly loved each other, if the relationship of 5 years was based on love, then they will say, for the fact that I am barren and I can't have a child, I understand that you have a child now. And for the fact that you left me and you have a child now, if we truly love each other, let's fix our relationship then. Because the relationship is about us. We've solved the issue of you not having the ability to bear, and I've solved the issue of me wanting a child. We've covered that part now. So if you and I truly love each other, let's get back to our relationship of 5 years. Finish and done. Because if the guy could have come with another woman and saying, I want his tape because you are barren, I promise you there will be women fighting right now also.
True. Yeah, ne? No, I didn't leave me, but like a mulofanda. I made. So wait, let me try to get can sign it back actually quickly, now, guys. Okay, like let me see. So how I feel like, guys, now, like,
May I?
okay, yeah, sure, sure.
I just wanted to say, Wuti, on the point of somebody or a person putting themselves first, who is to say that if the woman takes him back, she is not putting herself first? Who is to say that? How do we know whether she is or she isn't? We don't know what she wants. We don't know what she likes. Maybe she wants him back, you know. So we can't say what the woman shouldn't take him back because he is selfish. She would also be looking out for herself. Said, okay, no, me taking this person back is because I am looking out for myself, you know.
Fair enough,
And
yeah.
if she chooses not to do it, she would still be looking out for herself. So we can't say whether she should or she shouldn't. And we can't say whether this guy should ask to go back or he shouldn't. We absolutely cannot. Gabon.
Fair enough. Fair enough right there. But it's okay. You know what? Like, let me throw in like a spanner in the works, yeah? Let's say this happened to you. You are the one that was left, yeah? Because you couldn't do this and that. So now, like, years later, they're like, actually, right now, sorry, I messed up. Now, what would you do now? Because now I don't know another Shebitsi fellow from like the side, Yamjita now. So now I'm like, okay, put yourself in that shoes. We are gonna start from the bottom, ne? Shapretle so, ne? Whew, wow, okay. Mimi.
Lee,
Mm.
to a certain extent, right? To a certain extent, I agree with what the gentleman is saying, right? But if she takes this man back, nah, we are now saying, because the only reason why this gentleman is coming back is that he realized that the woman that gave him a child is not right for him. I get. So now let's put it in a space of, if this woman was good to him, if this woman was what he wanted, he wasn't gonna realize his mistake then. He was gonna take what he did as a win for himself because he chose himself, right? And in as much as this poor woman is supposed to understand that, okay, he left me because I couldn't bear him kids. That's something I can deal with. That's something I can take. It's okay that he left and he went to do what fulfills his heart. When you love someone, you give a person that, right? But then that person doesn't get to now come back and say to me that if you ever loved me, you will now take me as I am. Because now, what if he wants more kids in the future? You are fully aware that this woman cannot bear you kids. Are you only now, are you only now going to want to explore other options? The options that you could have explored with me before you left me. I could have been the mother of your first child. You deprived me of that. There are things, guys, technology has evolved. Technology has evolved. He could have sat down with her. Which is Tando Sam, can we at least try to do things the unnatural way? Masesihlulekile. Then I'm sorry, but I cannot stay because I really want to be a father. And then as a woman, you understand that this man wants to be a father. I cannot deprive him of that. Allow him to go outside. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But then now we are being certainly unfair when we say to this woman, Uguti, this man left you in destitute. You were hurt and you had to fully accept Uguti, okay, ungishiyele because I can't bear him a child. he comes back with the same product of the reason why he left. And he expects you to love something as a woman that you cannot produce yourself. Because for the fact that you left her, you broke her, because to her, it made her seem like she's not fully a woman because she cannot bear children. Let's look at things in that way. Yes, she might take him back, but do we honestly believe that she's gonna love this child as her own?
I like really think she will, but then now like that scar will like really be there
Be
forever,
there.
you
We
know.
can encourage that, okay, take him back, son of Sam. If ever you loved him at any point, you will understand, Uguti, you couldn't bear him children, right? That was the only reason he left you. But then what if this man down the line wants more children? Now another pain comes in, Uguti. You had options at Kaleni. You didn't take those options, but now you want to come back and take those options because you realized, Uguti, ngaphandle, no woman treats you as good as I do. No woman loves you as much as I do. But you didn't give her the comfort of trying out those things at Kaleni. That is not fair, guys.
Really not fair, my friend. Really, really, really messed up. But hey, this is the life we chose to live, bruv. But okay, guys, you know what? I saw your hands actually, but then, working kind of the working order simple, ne? We're just gonna go step by step here. We're not gonna skip to mang. No, no, no. You are strictly gonna speak for 2 minutes only, guys, ne? Let's remember that 2 minutes only. And yeah, like let's remember to keep liking the screen, like guys. Come on, man. It's again like because what like me, I'm gonna think the comments. No sure. I reaching 50K. No, yeah, because like they told me I must be more assertive. So like, good thing the comments. Come on. Anyways, it's Tabil.
Hello again.
Hello.
Um,
Beautiful voice, man.
um, thank you so much. Nah, if I was the girl, I would not take him back. Okay. It's a pity because we do not know how far talks went concerning other options that could have taken place in this woman conceiving. Secondly, who's to say this woman will not conceive for the rest of her life? We are not God. We can't now we can't decide now ukuthi she's never ever gonna conceive. And lastly, this guy must just live with the regrets. If he's coming back now because what's gonna change? Seemingly this woman's never gonna conceive, so why is he coming back? Let him live with his regrets while he works on himself. You know, where love is concerned, there are sacrifices. They could have had an agreement ukuthi siphuma njani kule simo lesi, senda njani moving forward. So he decided to do it his way. Let him stick to his way, achubeke aphile nayo while he works on himself ukuthi with the next relationship he's going to do better, he's going to take better decisions. Thank you.
I low key believe him, ne? Ne? Sharp. Okay, guys, wait a second. Like me, I low key believe that. Okay, no, I like he has realized and then he has grown and then he has changed now. But still, man, like that thing here is gonna be like, what if next time, footy, when you want your coffee, no, I know you're gonna leave me because like me barking guy because like Leroy and heartily made more coffee, so I don't know. Oh my god, I don't want you anymore. You're thinking you're not gonna do the things like I want. You know, that thing is always gonna be there, man. Yeah, I love you, but hey, Dean.
You know, Leroy, our olden days, Tina, we were left for not having enough money. woman
Nah,
that.
nigga, we still left if we not have enough money. Nah.
Guys,
Hey, wait,
I
Mimi,
already
Mimi,
made
wait,
you.
Mimi, wait, Mimi.
Eh,
Tina, we were left for not having enough man.
hey, man.
When we were giving the very same level of love, but what man, you know what? You can't afford this Gucci bag. And we were left. And there was never remorse of saying, Mara, but we don't know. We are not God. We don't know if he's going to win the lotto next week or what. We don't know if he's going to put in the work and make himself something worthy. We were left for not having enough money. I'm not talking about God, only things that God can control. I'm talking about money. Something that can come tomorrow while I'm just randomly sitting in my dining room. We were left for man. This guy wanted kids. Something, unfortunately, God is in control 99.999% of it. In fact, 120% in control of. And we are saying this guy was selfish because he did what females normally do every day for lesser things. For lesser things. And now we have to be. I'm saying, I mean, I'm not. I don't care about the character of the guy. I don't want to judge him good or bad. That's not for me to say. We have enough girls that hate black men that will say that for on our behalf. I'm just saying.
Yo, guys. This is
I'm
not
just
gender wars,
saying.
please.
I'm just saying. Allow me. I'm just saying. I know a disclaimer is going to play after this, but it's fine.
No, man, relax.
I'm just saying, this guy wanted nothing else but kids, and he was planning for 5 years, building for 5 years with the woman that he assumed God would bless him with kids. Fine, kids did not come through this woman. We don't hear this guy saying he did not love her then. We hear that he was not happy because one of his main dreams was not going to be fulfilled, which is having kids. We're always saying people should choose themselves here. And here's a scenario where a man chose himself and is sacrificed for the fact that he chose himself. And yes, Mimi, the reason why I'm coming back to you, it's because when you are a better woman compared to this woman that I'm with right now. When I left, I knew what I was sacrificing. I knew what the goodness of a woman that I was losing. I knew the kind of caliber of woman that I was losing. I took that sacrifice with, as much as I'm losing a goddess, I want a child. And I found a child. Unfortunately, I found a child with a hobo. And this hobo is worrying me now. So am I wrong for missing the goddess that I once dated? When I have what? I miss you.
So you want to bring that hobo into my life now?
No, leave the hobo. We're not talking about the hobo here. Leave the hobo. Mimi, let's be Buffet. Come on, Buffet.
What? Now you want to bring that hobo
Leave the
into
hobo.
my life?
The child is here, Mimi.
But I need to raise that child along with you. Now you want to bring this hobo into my life.
Agir, you love me. But I'm just hoping when Leroy, we look at this in all fairness. Unfortunately, I feel bad. I feel bad for the woman that is now tasked with pain of something that she herself can't control. No one wishes to be barren. I would assume there's females that wish to be. No one wishes to be barren. But at the very same time, one of the only biggest, to some men, our biggest desire is to be called father one day. Apart from Leroy, we know that. But our biggest desires is to have a legacy of our own. And if I'm willing to build for 5 years with you in hopes that one day you bear me a child and you can't bear me a child, am I then wrong to choose myself?
You're absolutely right there, my leader. Hey.
I'll drop and make space for Majosi. I think my brother wants to speak something, so I'll drop and I'll come back late.
All right. Senzo, do you mind if I skip you quickly for Noble?
No problem. You may go ahead.
I'll feel brag. I get where I know actually like you're a regular here, side. Bule.
Hey, hi.
Good
Please let me
morning.
know if you can hear me because I've got my headsets on.
I don't know why, Bonnie, you're perfect.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to, because while I'm listening at the comments, I can't help but notice how people are so sympathetic to this man who just wanted a child. He just wanted a child, and he went out. He chose himself, and he went out there and he got his child. That is not selfish. That is just life. He's made a choice. But the same way we are able to see his need to have a child, can we also maybe try and see the pain of being a woman who cannot have a child? You cannot leave and go to another man and try and make a child because the problem is you cannot have a child. So that pain, and then having somebody, the selfishness of this man comes in when he has now gotten his child, and now he wants me to come back as a woman who can never have a child. It doesn't matter medically, any other way, I can never have a child. And yet I am expected. And this guy, where the selfishness comes in, is him now wanting me to love something that I can never have. So he couldn't stand by me and put aside the fact that he cannot have kids if he's with me. I wasn't, me being a good woman to him wasn't good enough. Me being able, and I'm assuming, because we don't really know every part of everything that's going on. Let's say they were building together. I was good enough for you to build. I was a great partner in that sense. In every other sense, I was a great partner. But my shortfall is something I couldn't help, and that is I cannot have kids. You couldn't stand by me. And you are now selfish because you now want me to take you and that child. That will always be a reminder that I cannot have a child. I could not give you, my man, a child. You had to leave and go out and get a child. So while we can actually understand him and it's not selfish for him to want a child, can we recognize it's selfish for him to want me to love a child that I could never even have? Whether I'm with him or I'm with another man, I could never give birth. I could never have a child. That is a pain that a man probably feels when he feels like he cannot be given a child. He cannot be given a child, and he can make kids, by the way, but the wife is unable to make a child. So your urges were greater than my pain of never being able to bear you a child. So let's also try and see that part.
Ah, wow. Oh, you heard that? And that was your 2 minutes. But then, yeah, no, I know, like, Barkman Butle. You put it really beautifully, actually. Hey, man. Yeah, Fede, the heart wants what it wants, ne? But then that sky's still there, man. It's shit. But yeah, like, thank you very much. This is Dean Wade, ne? Like, third lesson, like, 30 step, ne? Baraka, please, 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 fam. Senzo, yeah?
My brother, once again, yo, this is a painful topic, right? On behalf of the woman, as Uno Butle has stated. But I think you're missing that point. Nobody is expecting her to take this man back. It is absolutely to her prerogative, right? Nobody's expecting her. We are just suggesting that from our point, it may be the best thing to do, because maybe this. I see you guys have been talking um about other options of getting kids. Maybe this man was not educated ngalesa sikhathi when it comes to other options. Maybe he wasn't. And maybe in the past couple of years where he has spent with this other woman, he then got educated about it and said, no, 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 you know what? I shouldn't have left that person. Maybe we could have done it another way. Maybe they did.
Senzo.
He wants to take her back, or rather, he wants to go back to her, even though he knows what she cannot bear kids. And who's to say what maybe this woman is not going to go find love somewhere else, and maybe that man is not going to leave her. It's just going to be a continuous cycle where men are going to be leaving her just because she cannot bear. If we're not saying that's going to happen, we're not saying that other men are, but it is a possibility, right? So this guy has fixed himself. He has fixed himself. You guys are talking about, no, he needs to fix himself for someone else. He does not want to fix himself for another person. He has fixed himself for this one person that he wants back, right? And to answer your question, Leroy, it's in a very gray area. There's no right or wrong to say whether I would take a person back or not. Nah, sorry, this was cut. Lungile, I'll pause here for now. I'll come back later.
Alright, cool. But then, but again, guys, because I see you guys like la lwanyana da mo di-comment-eng da. Let me quickly remind you, we can disagree peacefully, so it's fine. He is stating his view there, ne?
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
We can also disagree peacefully, so it's cool. Eh? We're not imposing as in like stuff here. Rabontana, fell. You know? Great stuff. Good morning, Sis K.
Morning.
Morning,
I'm just
how are
gonna
you?
say morning because somebody here already ruined my morning, but
Let's not do that, please.
that is for another day. This conversation is quite interesting to me because, like, if I came late, but if I'm not mistaken, it seems like this guy left his girlfriend for another woman because he wanted to have a child and his first girlfriend couldn't have one, right?
Yeah.
And he wants to come back because the baby mama is crazy or something like
Yes.
that. Okay.
100%.
I feel sorry for him and the woman. I think that, like, obviously everybody has their own needs and desires, even when you're in a relationship. They're not always going to be compatible. And so that's what makes navigating your desires and versus your compromise so difficult. Because a child is not really something you can compromise on. You know, it's not really something that I would expect someone to compromise on. But I feel like if he really loved her, other options would have been explored. And I think Senzo said that he may have not known the options, but I feel like if you really want something, you will do your research. Like, you will.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you're not going to do your research. I think that the issue here may be like just simply culturally, because I think that, like, I mentioned in the comments that my insurance broker, she's been married for 15 years and her husband is still with her, even though she can't have a child. Most of the times when I see couples like that, they're usually white. And some of them, when I ask them, especially the husbands, like, why are you still with her if she can't have the child? They say that it's because they're like, they love the woman more than their love for or need for a child.
That's so nice.
And some couples that I've met as well, like there was one white couple, they're a bit older. They got married very young, like at around 20. But she didn't want to have kids young. And so when she felt ready, like around her 30s or something, that's when they started going for fertility and stuff. And her husband was very like supportive of that. I think, yeah, it's a cultural thing that, like, I just don't think Black men are really ready to accept that concept of fertility treatment.
Well, we are different, so no, I never again. Can I get a happy? Like, some of us are really modernized now, so like.
But that goes back to like what I was saying the last time, that like we let societal expectations come in the like taint our humanity, because it's like the societal expectations have a kid, but then like, okay, you love this person, so why didn't you explore other options?
Oh.
You see, also someone mentioned that, like, what if she could have had a child later, because that has happened before as well, where a woman is seen like, or even men sometimes are seen to not be able to have a kid at this point, but then later, many years later, they have it. So I just think that this is why I say we need to open our minds a bit more to possibilities, because if you don't, then you may lose the love of your life.
And thank you very much for that, Ms. K. I'm sorry for Khaled Hassan Escarabol. We are very strict, actually. At Nela Fandaga, we're very strict. Highly 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah? But then, yeah, man. Ish, ish, this is very tricky, Nyana. But ish, I'm like, yeah, you can be there, happy, but then again, like, what about her feelings now? No. So, okay, nah. While we are waiting for Dean, actually, okay, you have 30 seconds now. Sharp, yeah, sharp. Put yourself in her shoes now. What would you do? 30 seconds.
Okay, well, I'm kind of like in the position where I would have gone for fertility treatments because that's something that I'm also exploring myself for the future. So, yeah, that's all I would say.
Would you take him back or not?
No, I wouldn't take him back.
Okay, okay. Fair enough. But then come on. He has changed now. He's a very good guy now. He saw his mistakes, Shem.
Can change for the next lady.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you very much there, Sis K. So yeah, Dean.
Mimi, respect you, ne?
Oh, what's going on now?
You know I respect you. With my life, I do, and I'm gonna continue doing that even now. You know,
What are you
I
guys
had a
doing?
great I had a great morning today. I just wanted to say that my morning was amazing. I'm home. I'm at my grandmother's house back in Durban.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah. So
Keep liking
first
that.
first of all, I have one problem with something that two of my sisters said. My first one then saying, are we saying this woman does not deserve to be in a relationship just because she's barren?
No.
We've made peace with the fact that the chances of her moving on with another guy might end up her being in the same position.
I really don't understand that question.
Are we saying? I hope we can conclude to this. The chances of her moving on from Dean to Leroy, that Leroy, or from Dean to Senzo, and Senzo, let's just say one day might want kids, she'll find herself in the very same position where a man leaves her just because she can't bear kids.
Okay, so Mimi wants to answer that question. Hey, you're like me. Hey, man. Hey, dog.
I think now that she knows that, she's in this unfortunate position, she's in a better position to communicate that fact with any man she gets into a relationship with.
So,
Then
Mina,
that gives the man hold on, that gives the man the choice whether he leaves or he stays in the first leg of them talking to each other. She's gonna better equip herself emotionally to know, okay, fine, I start a relationship with this person. The potential of him leaving me is great. So let me just communicate what is wrong with me or what I have going on. Then give him a choice whether he stays or he leaves.
so now we then saying that exposing her barrenness and her being rejected by the fact that she is barren is much more better than being in a relationship with her ex that already has a child and is satisfied by the fact that he has a child now, has already invested 5 years of his life, and while she was investing 5 years of her life to building a relationship, and now finally that the puzzle might be complete.
Guys, Okay, wait, nah.
Puzzle will never be complete.
Yeah, guys, but again, okay, wait, actually. There's a huge misunderstanding here, actually. The whole building stage, she was okay sentle sharp, like sharp just sentle fela pila fela. Then, like, when they were ready to actually have like these kids, like they went to go check their pilas and okay, sharp. Like, you healthy, great. Then when they both get there, they find out, or no, like, okay, like, let's say something happened in just Nininko, and then she okay, yeah, that actually, as in, like, um certain things happened that made her not have kids. The whole time she was okay, sentle healthy pila preventing yana molle her kids. But at the finish line, she found out that I kukhiwe. Na Dean.
Roy. Hence, I'm saying this, guys. Mina, these people loved each other to the point that they had a plan. Something that 85% of relationships right now don't have. I'm not gonna then say these people did not love each other. They did. Unfortunately, we can then blame the guy for saying he did not give up the idea of him being a father so that he can ease out the pain of a woman that was barren. But I'm asking, would that woman then not say, if it's based on true love, would that woman then not say, I blame myself for the fact that I can't fulfill that only one dream of my partner after he has helped, and I've supported him, built this empire for me, and he has nothing to glow about, which is his one main dream. Are we saying that women would have slept in peace knowing that she's a failure every day to give the man that she loves the only thing that he has asked for? After they had sat down, planned to buy a house, bought it, planned to buy cars, bought it, planned to have this and this, did it, and the only thing that he asked was a child, would that woman be happy? Are we saying that would that woman sleep easy at night? And again, I mean, guys, hear me out. I'm not saying the man is good or bad. I'm not saying the woman is. I'm just saying, uh, let's ask questions as we were told by other people to ask questions. I'm just asking questions.
Right. Now that's a very easy question, actually. Now, Senzo, you wanted to spice it up there? Yo, Senzo. Okay, so Senzo is gone. Butle?
I'm actually laughing. I'm actually laughing, Ndabezisa, because basically, in our line of thinking, it must be beneficial to this guy's moves. So, so we're basically thinking, will she be able to rest easy knowing that she couldn't give this man a child? So that's how we must think. Because now this is to benefit this guy going back to this woman. So that's how we're supposed to think. That how will she sleep knowing that she couldn't give him indlalifa? How does she sleep easy? Yeah, she's sleeping with the fact that she can't make babies, and he's also sleeping with the fact that my woman cannot make babies. That's how each one is sleeping. About so you can't say that the argument then becomes, does she sleep? It sounds so manipulative. Does she sleep easy knowing that she couldn't give him a child? Huh? Hi guys, anyway.
Guys, please remember to follow like Vela Gen ZA actually, so you can place your what's that orders there. K150 like really it really doesn't include the courier fees right there, but then hey, you can get the bottom thing actually for now actually, you know. So just remember to do that, like full of Velagen. So we are left with 15 like minutes now. Then we are gonna stop this conversation, right? So please, 15 minutes. Then siyakopa lezos. Right? So from me personally, guys, I I'm a very vengeful person, eh? I would take her back. Yeah, I mean wait. Mimi. I would actually like take her back. But then one day is one day. Nje. You know? But hey, it's fine, right? Like, let's remember to respect each other, guys. We are different. We have different views, like lady opinions. So, like, nobody's imposing their own opinion here. They're just speaking their minds, respectfully so, right? So, Nobutle, let Tabila, do you mind stepping down there? Because, like, ho na le motho a batlang go tsena gape mona. And like, thank you very much for your services, my ladies. You all are very much appreciated. So okay, like next thing Dini, then Mimi, then Prateka.
Uyangeqa nje, uyangeqa nje.
No, actually you are next. Then Mimi, and then Prateka, then Mpo. Like guys, you know, and like let's just keep the order, please, ne? The order, Sinclair. Please. Sharp, Senzo.
Thank you, Leroy. Um, you know, Leroy, singiphazamisile isikhathi sakho. But anyway, I also wanted to make this example of the ultimatum, right? We saw how people reacted when they left their partners, ne? Bahamba baya ngaphandle for 3 weeks, experiencing life kwenye indawo. But then they came back and said, you know what? I wanna marry you. Yes, me experienced it, but I wanna marry you. Iyafana le nto lo, this guy left wahamba wayothola ingane wathola into akade eyifuna, but now he wants to come back say, you know what, this is actually my woman, not ukhanya lo engimfice lapha ngaphandle, you know. Iyafana le nto. Also we can't say ukuthi this woman is not going to be feeling the same when she sees other kids, which means Uma Sizoti, if she sees this guy's kid every time, she's going to feel some type of way. Well, she should be feeling that with every child that she comes across, whether she goes into a new relationship and that guy will probably bear kids ngaphandle, get kids ngaphandle, abuye aze la ngaphandle, she should be feeling ukuthi ay ingoba mina I can't bear kids ingakho engenza kanje. You know, we are sure of one thing here. This guy is loving her noma ngabe kuthiwa she cannot bear kids. We are not sure about other guys whether they are going to accept her, but we are sure of this guy who has learned his lesson and then comes back and say, you know what, I have now grown, I have learned, maybe even educated about other options, something that he did not know that he could you know, that there were options out there. Maybe he didn't even know what he could research. Maybe he wasn't even technologically, you know, educated. And you would, okay, there's something simple as Google. But now he has learned. He is coming back and let him continue. If she takes him back, good. If she doesn't, also good for her. You know? Get pedal up.
Also fair enough, actually. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, like Brasenzo. As I really appreciate my leader. Really appreciate it there. For A, you choose to get in, you choose not to get in. He might be genuine. But hey, you choose, sister. Mimi, your 2 minutes starts now.
Guys, meeting, guys. Angeke, guys, we cannot accept this. This man made a decision where he chose himself. Do you understand? He needs to reap what he sows. He needs to stand with his chest on the decision that he made. Right? So into engitshela yona ukuthi, okay, fine. Let me put my situation here. Ukuthi, okay, lo muntu, the person that I got hurt, nginaye, leaves me because now I do not have an eye anymore. That's something I cannot change. And then he goes outside, he goes looking, he comes back and says, kahle kahle yazini mimi ne lento ngangifuna ngaphandle sithanda sami ayikho. So now I must take him back because the probability of me finding someone without an eye is low. Nithini kimi? What are you guys saying to me? We were preaching just a few days ago of how you can find love in the most hopeless of situations. Now we are saying the probability of this woman finding love with her barrenness is 0 to none. Is that what we are saying?
No.
Exactly.
No.
So now we cannot say just because this gentleman is coming back, right, that it's good for her. Chances are it's not. She needs to go outside and experience real love without conditions, because this man's love, even though it is love, it is conditional with the fact that she cannot bear kids. And he made that clear when he left. So if he has that as a condition, what other conditions is he gonna have to put on her when he goes back?
Thank you very much there, Mimi. Hey. Mimi, hey. Para again, nice na wait mara Mimi, hey. Like Mimi rata 6 gane pa ya wait. What 6 gane le paprika le cayenne pepper was like didn't say what. But then, like, thank you very much there, man. We're not saying she's not worthy. We're not saying that. But hey, it's all good. Brateka, your 2 minutes starts now.
Hey, you always butcher my surname. It's Teke, not Teka.
You are Brateka to me.
No, can't be, my friend. Guys, I feel like today I feel like it's Kulumelu Angeke. Angeke nje. This is just too on. It's like sikhulume guy. And sesizana ama-excuse manje ukuthi hayi naku at least umntwana sikakhona ngaphandle sekumele akhulise umntwana. I mean, are we really considering the girl's feelings right now if we are going to be having those discussions ukuthi uguy uzisolile, he ended up now having to come back just because of he realized ukuthi there's nothing outside. Like, really? Are we going to have that conversation right now ukuthi because it's like we are considering ama feelings guy umdlula ama feelings girl, of which is totally wrong, because we should be even considering effect ukuthi girl, how does she feel since she can't be able to bear. We should be asking ourselves such questions, because right now it's like no, uguy kenza unayo right ukuthi no yena angaphuma engaphandle abuye sekabuya nomntwana, and ugirl akana choice, yena kumele akhulise lo mntwana because of yena akanabantwana. Yinto esikhulumayo le.
No, sir.
No, but I feel like guys, no, le eka guy nje uguy ugirl kumele enze sure ukuthi akasamthathi uguy because umtshengisile ukuthi ya wena just because of awukhona ukuzala ya ngiyakukhipha elifini yami. Naye uguy sekashawa impilo la emshaya khona ngaphandle, ufila ngathi ubhizi namahobo nani and what not, sekayabuya futhi kugirl. This is unrealistic because end of the day umntana abantu yena, do we really know ukuthi ucabangani about her not having to have kids? Because lento le igcineni naye iyamudla izobuild iwisa i-self esteem yakhe ngenye indlela ukuthi kahle kahle shuthi ayisekho i-out esazomthanda just because of yena akakhoni ukuba nabantwana, ekubeni we know very well ukuthi bakhona abantu abangam-accepta, bakhona abantu abangam-accepta lo muntu. So why uGuy kumele sivume ukuthi abuyele kuleya nto leyana, because usazolimaza umntwana abantu. Phela nayo lento ayenzile uGuy ukuthi aze ahambe ayenza umntwana ngaphandle, it's like still nanoma abuyela le, there's going to be cheating within their relationship.
Brateke.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, no, but again, like negere chaile na kwa go man, but like thank you very much. So I know Sharp. The last was the last was the 10 seconds. You can finish nyana there. Oh, okay. And thank you very much, Bratek. Thank you very much. God. Mponya, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm alive, my sister. I'm good. I'm good. So 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, I'm not gonna be long, even my battery's dying. But as someone who has been on both ends of the stick regarding this thing, I'm going to say that a very good friend of mine recently said to me, you know, you should learn how to pick a lane and stay in it, you know? So this guy chose to be with someone who can give him what he wants, right? That is very good on his part. I agree with that. I actually did the same. I did the very same thing he did. But now for him to want to go back to the very same person who she could not find what would fulfill him 100% is very selfish. And that is where Senzo and Dean want us to understand, or no, now he's realizing his mistake. There's no mistake. He did this very consciously, so he knew what he was choosing, he knew what he wanted. But now because he found out that the grass was not greener on the other side, he wants to come back with results of what he left this woman for in that woman's house. That can't happen. We can't say this man is a saint in all of this. He's not. He chose a lane and he must stick with it. And this is coming from somebody who has been on both ends of the stick. Thank you, guys.
Wow. Okay. Speaking from experience, this is Mponya. So now, okay, Sab, would you take him back though?
Um
5
wait.
seconds. Go.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would, because he decided I'm not what he wants. I'm not going to give him everything he needs in a relationship. That's why he chose to go. So, what makes him think now that he can come back and find what he needs? He's going to do the same thing. It's going to be a cycle. We're not going to get happiness out of this.
Yeah, nah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, but again, yeah. Magana sister, Mponyan. So, man. Yeah, actually, you raised some good points. Sorry, he might do round 2 again. So, hey, but it's changed. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's
Not
like,
change. You know, if you hear people who have kids, they will tell you, you know what? I have a kid now. I want another one. So when he has that one, well, now he has one, he's going to want more. Where is he going to get these other kids from? Because this woman is not going to bear him more kids. I guys, no.
Alright, alright. Hey, man. Hey, I fair sister. Thank you very again. Like, thank you very much there, man. Dean, quickly, your 2 minutes starts now.
I always find myself just being painted the weird guy for my thoughts, but again, I'm not I'm not trying to push any narrative to anyone's brain. You know, Mimi, if you recall, a month ago, I sent you a text about an issue that I had about a specific someone wanting to come back to my life. And it was for specific reasons, which I showed you and spoke to you about. And you gave me advice based on the fact that that person was selfish for leaving just because of A, B, and C that I could not have, and is actually even more selfish of wanting to come back just because now I can. In this case, it's not a similar situation. We're at a point where these two people invested 5 years of their lives to each other. These people loved each other a bit. I don't know if we're forgetting that. These people invested and built whatever that they have now or had then for 5 years. And when clearly it was time, as how Leroy said, they wanted to have houses and then have kids. Soon as it was time to then have kids, they found out the most saddest thing. They can't have kids. And Funisi Buga as good as someone is better. No. I want us, let's just listen to the story, how it was written to us. After 5 years of investing to each other, they found out that they can't have kids. And the guy wants kids and the girl, we don't know if she wants kids or not, but we know that she's barren. I'm just saying, she might want kids or she might not want kids. So now we're going to use the fact that this guy coming back with a child is going to make this woman suffer because she sees a child that she can't bear. How many children does she see a day moving at the mall? Are we saying that she's then feeling bad at every single second she sees a child? I'm saying, if these people truly loved each other for 5 years or more, and they were invested into themselves for 5 years, unfortunately, in this situation, we can choose two sides. We can then say the guy for wanting to come back is a dick because he left from the first place. But we can then say the woman for her trying another relationship with another man and finding the very same result will cause her as much pain as she is right now. I'm not deeming the guy happy. I'm just saying he knows where his happiness is. That's his ex-girlfriend.
And we're gonna cut it right there, my leader. And then no, my apologies for actually cutting you there. I don't really agree with a lot of things.
Sorry, Leroy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, could you please give just a quick recap? I know that you are closing. Just for those that have just joined, just tell them what we were talking about.
Oh, okay. So for the latecomers, the early lunch, we are speaking about a guy who left his 5-year relationship that he built with this lady. They had future plans. They were thinking, "You are my forever, yeah." And this guy, he left her because they found out that she couldn't have kids. So he wanted kids like that deep that he left her. He disregarded like the whole thing. Then he found a new girlfriend who was really fertile. He's got within 2 months, only later to find out that she's a Kanya, no? She's a Kanya, yeah. Like, she's crazy. No, like, she was very abusive to him. Then later, he realized that he actually lost a good woman because of not so bright decisions. So now he wants to go back. He changed. He just wants to go back there and they're like just make it everything right. But so now Jerry like, okay, should she take him back or not? So now and like, we are just closing it up there. So we're gonna stall Yana for a bit, Yana, because there's something that I'm waiting for here. So that's what we're talking about, and you're late actually, because in the next 20 minutes we're gonna be closing this Zozo, right? And we have a quiz actually within the next 15 minutes. So just be there. You might win yourself something nice. Just hold on. Mimi, yeah?
You know, guys, ne, I've Dean, with regards to the example you made, Butam, I remember specifically saying to you, Uguti, as my brother, you know, you are not, you know, out here to save anybody. You are not Captain Save a Hole. That person made their choice and they should live with the consequences of their choice. I think that's what we are trying to say in this regard, that it is crazy, like it is absolutely crazy for him to, you know, to want to go back with a product of why he left, you know, that woman. And if I had to tap into Dean's thinking, it would also be a matter of the fact that we shouldn't judge her if she takes this man back. Do you understand? So it goes both ways. If she takes this man back, we shouldn't judge her, because that means she has the strength to want to give it a try with the man that she feels knows you know, her deeply, to a point where he's accepting her you know, her childlessness. But now what we as I think specifically as women, because I'm seeing a lot of women saying the same thing, the fact that he left for a particular reason and he comes back with the product of that reason is crazy. It's like, you know, spitting on someone's grave, because it is painful as a woman to not be able to do something that you are naturally meant to do, that makes you a woman, and that's, you know, give life. It is a painful thing to know that you cannot give life. Those are one of the things that make you a full woman. That's why when we have conversations with the community, and they come back and they say, but that doesn't make you, or what makes you a woman? And we say the ability to give life. Now, if you as a woman say you cannot give life, it kills you automatically. So yeah.
Yeah, no, hey, you actually you actually already like mentioned like a few dizzy words there. So yeah, that's why like let's just keep it. Yeah, no, you are 100% right, guys. Okay, but I think you know what, you were given a chance like later nyana, because now as in, like, remember reversing like this step back. So what is K, then Brajabi, then Brateke, then we close. Strictly 2 minutes each, guys. Please. Yeah? Mbuyelo mustard. Call them a like lapho. Yazini like. Kunifaka lu 50,000 lapho. Sure. Okay.
I actually wanted to just come on here to talk for the next segment, so I don't have any closing remarks. Anyone else can go.
All right. Brajabi, good morning.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Just to be brief about what I've had, a topic. Yeah, the guy shouldn't have left, but each to their own. He made his choice, and he realized that he left a good woman. You know, especially when I thought about it, if I would have to personalize it, I mean, at this time of age, it's difficult to find, the right person. Or maybe it's because of, I would say, maybe the deep love that I would have. I wouldn't leave someone that is infertile. I would rather sit down, have a serious discussion, and then see what would be the way forward. As much as I love kids, I value family. But for the fact that I love this woman, I see future with. I understand that it's gonna hit us. It's gonna hit us bad, both of us. Might break our hearts. But if we really love each other, maybe we can, come up with something, a plan, adoption, or something, instead of throwing a good relationship just because of. I mean, I had you guys said it was a 5 years relationship, so it was a relationship which there was a lot of progress. The way I mean, maybe I heard what you guys said. She was a good woman, and then he thought ukuthi the grass is greener on the other hand. But yes, he had a kid, but kwenzakalani manje that yes, he had to come back and want to be with the very same person that he left, because of he knew ukuthi wherever he went, he didn't find what he thought he would find, because of he left a good woman there. Like some men and some women, they do know when they have a good partner. It's just that, like, I don't know, maybe people are being taken for granted. Yeah, that's my submission. Thank you.
Well put. Ubhayizile uyahamba. Phelela lapho. That's it, man. But yeah, thank you very much, Brajapi. Brateke, okay. Mwanateke. You see now, like I said it properly.
Excuse me. I'm not serious yabo leya namhlanje yangi-frustrate guys because hey, okay, bekuzoyenzakalani uthole ukuthi the guy couldn't have kids? Was the girl supposed to live? If the guy couldn't conceive, was the girl supposed to live? Nah, because now we are talking of a very, very solid relationship, 5 years. If they were to say the guy can't conceive kids, ugirl bekumele ayenzeni? You understand? That's why ngithi this thing is so deep ngenye indlela, and uguy already ubhayizile because yes, you regret having to leave her, but now you are coming with a new body, which is your son or your daughter, your child. Now you want them to be on that relationship, knowing very well ukuthi ugirl mhlawumbe she does want to have kids, but she's hurting inside because of she knows that she can't have kids. Immediately when she sees the child, she's going to have i-trauma yakhe izoba on another level, izoba on another level. Shuthi uzobe uhleli nomuntu endlini, uzobe uhleli ne-ticking time bomb endlini. So either way kuthi uyabuyela or akabuyeli, futhi makabuyela lapha kahle kahle akumelanga abuyele, because makabuyela uguy is still going to do the very same thing. And now ubhuti ungichazile la upapa, this guy is taking advantage of all this thing, and he's thinking ukuthi no, there's no way ukuthi vele she would turn me down, because yeah vele she knows she can't have kids, so vele ngiyabuyela. Kuye uguy I feel like injalo, because we shouldn't even be saying the guy has changed. What change are we talking of? What change are we talking of? Kahle kahle masithi the guy has changed, uguy bekanenkinga na kwi-relationship? Masithi the guy has changed, bekanenkinga na? Yini eyamenza ukuthi agcine a-change? Utshentshe waze wafikaphi? Kahle kahle hey young, I'm puzzled here.
Sorry, man. Right, like, you really stated some good things there, actually, but you made your bed, Maji. Lie in it, and then you know what, ne? Whether go na le ditsitsiri mo go one or mafele, you chose it. La po ke mfowethu. And that's how we're gonna close this one now, actually, right? So thank you very much for you guys for actually as in like just being here and participating on this, right? And I really hope that we have helped like somebody in a similar situation, no? And like
to the woman's a story or the woman's side. It's not about that. I would just like to ask Leroy, maybe we could have a part two of this discussion. I don't know, because I feel that we need it. And when we give our submissions, do not look at it from a personal point, but rather from a very unbiased point, which means you are not taking anybody's sides. Instead, you are understanding both the sides, because we understand a woman's pain. It's very painful. But at the same time, we also understand and also exploring that guy's decisions. We have to explore everything. It's not for us to say, Guti, aramtate back or not. No, if we do that, then we are very biased.
You are absolutely right there, guys. So, like, where did I stop talking actually there? Because I noticed my network was off actually.
Hey, it's Angsa Kumbolo, but you are about to close the topic.
Okay. So yeah, since it's like, thank you like very much there for actually like just wrapping it up and beautifully there for us, man. So yeah, so now we are gonna start something new nyana here now, right? We're gonna do a Makoya pop quiz nyana, right? So where we're gonna have two people now who are gonna compete. Let's say 60 seconds. Fere, you answer 5 questions. Whoever gets the most right, they come in again tomorrow. Sharp, like win again next day, next day, next day. Then by Friday, the winner, yeah, the Friday, we're gonna be giving out gifts, nyana, lady discount nyana, more, and then have remember to actually get yourself that Velagin for 150. You can DM us here, no? Yeah, DM us or maybe you can DM them there as a straight, or just make sure that you get it. And yeah, okay, so who wants to participate? But then, like, since we're staff members, so I know you can't participate, cut that. So Brateke, and who else?
Atle cake. Round two. Round two, okay. Round two. Yeah.
Yeah, try okay, it's fine. Like, there's a few prizes that we're gonna be giving out Friday, so it's okay. Mustard. Since when a staff member, so and he's not allowed actually what's an woodlands. So sorry, brag.
Guys, is there a prize this time?
Yes.
What's the prize?
You get a shirt actually.
Huh?
Friday.
Excuse me?
You get a shirt from us.
A shirt. Okay.
That's it, your name there.
See, so it's going to be biased, né? If I enter this competition.
Exactly. So now you are the staff member, it's fine. Right? So we're gonna do 10 questions now. You scream out your name after the question has been asked. Né? Then you have 3 seconds to answer. Né? No cheating, no googling. Né? Kay, are
Yeah?
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Bratek, are you ready?
Kakang.
Tagang, all right. And the first question: what is the capital city of South Africa?
Teke.
Have.
Are you
No,
asking how many capital cities or what is the capital city?
no, actually, you know what? No, like, okay, you know what? This happens. Wait, actually,
I let it.
like, guys, like, guys, let's just start this from the beginning, okay? I mean, like, this is my first time here, guys. Chill, sharp. Okay, I really can't see this. You know what? It's fine, sharp. 5 questions, 12 gets most. It's fine. South Africa, I was always referred to as the of the
Kifilwe.
nation. Yeah, Kifilwe.
The Rainbow Nation.
Yeah. Great, great. The palace of the lost city.
Kifilwe.
Kifilwe.
Atlantis.
No, lost. Brother,
No, I didn't hear a thing.
what is the palace of the lost city?
I pass Leroy.
I'd like, man, guys, man, pill, man. Like, say, Kejim too, Saraju, because hey, I don't know how to do this, man.
All right, everyone. Good morning. Apologies for that.
So we're starting all
Okay.
over.
Sorry.
We're starting all over.
Yeah, let's start all over. It's fine. Right. So, Leroy, whenever anyone takes time to answer, you count to 3, then it moves to the next person, yeah? All right. Coolio. What is the name of the distinctive South African genre that blends African traditional music with jazz and rhythm and blues?
Kifilwe.
Come through, Kifile?
Is it Amapiano?
Nope. Prateke?
Isn't it Afropop?
Nope. Right. So remember to keep score there, when Leroy. Right then. The next question. What is the name of the famous South African national park known for the wildlife and safari tours?
Take it.
All right, take it.
Kruger National Park.
All right, correct. Okay. Next question, which is question number 3. What year did South Africa host the FIFA World Cup?
Kifilwe.
All right, Kifile.
2010.
All right, correct. All right, 4th question. In what year did South Africa become a republic, severing its ties with the British monarchy?
Take it.
All right, Teke.
I think 1994.
Incorrect.
Kifilwe.
Kifile.
1960.
Incorrect.
Can we have the year?
Right.
Because I know it was somewhere around there.
Right. We're moving to question number 5. Which South African poet and anti-apartheid activist wrote "Cry the Beloved Country"?
Take it.
Teke.
Mr. Mbuli.
Incorrect. Okay.
I don't know.
Right. Moving on to question number 2, 4, 5, 6. All right. What is the name of South Africa's highest mountain range?
Kifilwe.
If you look.
The Drakensberg.
All right. Correct. And next question. What is the largest city in South Africa by population?
Kifilwe.
Take it.
KwaZulu-Natal.
Incorrect. Okay.
Kifilwe. It's, I think, Johannesburg.
Correct.
Are you saying correct or incorrect?
Yes, you are correct by Johannesburg. It's correct answer. Okay. And then right, let me just check this. Okay. Which 2 oceans meet at the South African or southern tip of South Africa, and where do they meet? So this is a twofold question.
What do you mean, where do they meet?
There's a point where they meet along the country.
Oh, like the positioning.
The location, correct.
Oh, okay.
5.
Any takers?
Kifilwe. Do I have
Yes.
to name like the specific city or like town?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. I only know like the first half. I think it's the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic. No.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
All
It's
right.
the Atlantic
Let's
and
do
it's
this.
It's fine, Kifilwe. Take it. Do you want to give it a try?
Why can't I answer?
Uyala.
Repeat.
Why can't I answer?
It, okay,
Uh,
something happened to Teke.
no, sorry. I think you should have given okay time to answer because she was giving her answer.
Not a problem.
She was mentioning the two oceans, which was the first part of the question, and then there's the second part of the question, which is the
Correct.
location.
Yes, and we heard the first part. So she did say that she doesn't know the second part.
Yeah, I was gonna guess though.
Guess, let's hear.
Okay, I think where these two oceans meet is probably like somewhere in like the Eastern Cape, which I would think is like maybe like somewhere there. I can't be specific. I'm just gonna say Eastern Cape. Maybe like
Okay.
Plettenberg or I don't know, somewhere there.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your answer. Okay. That you had the first part correct, the second part still incorrect.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Let's continue to the next one. Teke, are you still there?
I doubt he's not. He's
That
not
is
there.
on the call.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, now
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So we're moving on to the second last question. How many years did Nelson Mandela spend in Robben Island?
You
Take
feel it?
Take it.
Take it.
27.
Incorrect. Kifile.
I was gonna say the same. What was the question? How many years did he spend incarcerated?
In Robben Island.
In Robben Island. Yeah, I was gonna say the same, so it's also wrong.
All right. Thank you. And then the last one. What is the capital city or cities that South Africa have?
You feel it?
Kifile.
Okay, it's Cape Town, Bloemfontein, and Pretoria.
All right. Can you tell us,
Yeah.
just for extra point, can you tell us which one, what do they represent, those three cities?
I don't know, but I think the Pretoria is the constitutional thing, and then Bloemfontein is like jurisdictional, and then I don't know what Cape Town is, to be honest.
Okay.
Admin or something. I don't know.
Okay. No problem. Good try. So Pretoria is the executive, Bloemfontein judicial, and Cape Town legislative.
Yeah, I only remembered the Bloemfontein one.
Okay. Not a problem. So what's the score there, Leroy? 4. All right. 4 to K and 2 to take it. All right, cool. And perhaps let me then give the answers to the incorrect questions. The question that says, what is the name of the distinctive South African music genre that blends African traditional music with jazz and rhythm and blues? In the comments, who can give us a hint?
Yo.
Okay, Leroy?
Let's Mbaqanga. Yeah.
Kay clearly Googled, yeah, no. Kay has it
Yeah.
correct there in the comments after Googling. And then and the year which year did South Africa become a republic severing its ties with the British monarchy?
Which
No,
year?
it was not Teke. Who said 1960?
I said
I think it was
90 because I know it was
okay.
around that time. I
Okay.
just didn't know the
Yeah,
year.
okay. I think you missed it by one. It's 1961.
Oh, okay.
It smells good, man.
Can you guys still?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, okay, cool. And then the writer of Cry the Beloved Country is Alan Patton.
I don't know that nigga. I don't know that
All
guy. That's
right.
Fede. Yeah. Shout out to him.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
And then where the two oceans meet is Cape Algas, or rather Agalhas. Sorry, Cape Agalhas.
Oh, Akalhas. Hey, my
Yes,
dog.
sir.
Hey.
Why is the
I
water
know.
in Cape Town so cold if like it also has some of the Indian Ocean running through there?
I
So it's if you look at where Cape Agalhas is, it's way slightly away from the normal beaches that people go to
Oh, okay.
in Cape Town. So most of those beaches are Atlantic. I think in terms of the beach that usually gets a bit warmer than usual is Muizenberg, I think gets a little bit warmer than the
average, yeah.
yes. So yeah, that's that. And which other one? I think that's just about it. Oh, Lady G is correct there in the comments by saying Mandela was incarcerated in Robben Island for 18 years. Yes, he
so
spent
the
time,
Kenya,
27
right?
years in prison, but out of the 27 years, it was 18 years in Robben Island.
Now that's a
Maybe you
nice
can
one.
go find out where the rest of the other few years were spent.
Wow. Okay, you know what, but then K, Barking Ghana, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember to follow Villagen, guys, nah? Villagen, like ZA. We are like moving in like like step by step. You want your bottle, you hit me up or your DMs there, hit me up for 150 and the delivery is not included, but then hey, we'll see how we work around that and have a great day, guys. There's no alcohol free Lala. This is gin.
Aowa, gape re
No
lebe.
alcohol.
Hey, KG, le K. A re botseng mo. How was the
Hey.
day? Leroy, le K. How was the
Okay,
day?
bye guys. Good night. Thank you very much for joining
Ah,
us. We are
Alex,
going around down and I'll see you
Eva,
guys tomorrow with
Eva,
KG.
usile. KG, what happened to the date, man? Hey, want to know. Re batla ditaba.
Unfortunately, when I take it, I say, look, can they speak for themselves?
There was no date, guys. Bye
You
bye.
said
Good
KG.
night. Bye. Like Leroy has to work, but I take it. Bye bye. Bye
Usile.
bye.
Hey,
Bye
Leroy.
bye, guys. Good night.
I was
KG,
not invited to be the third wheel when I'm gonna take. I'm still waiting for that date and
no,
the location. Yabo?
Akiru, you said you were
That
gonna
never
be there
happened.
just to intervene. Wabon.
Yes. But I was
That
never
never
given
happened.
the location.
Mm-mm. Guys,
It's
tapong ning. Alright, bye bye. Bye bye, guys.